Good evening and thanks for choosing ABC4 News at 4 tonight. I'm Glenn Mills. Good to have you with us. We begin tonight with news about the first tropical storm to strike California in some 25 years. The system now downgraded and moving out, but leaving several communities flooded and without power. ABC's Tim Pulliam with the latest.
From California to Nevada, millions of Americans starting the work week under flood warnings as Hilary moves north. Los Angeles mayor warning residents Monday to remain alert.
Sometimes damage can occur in the hours and days after a storm hits, so Angelenos should continue to stay vigilant.
Relentless rain from the now post-tropical storm causing historic flooding and dangerous mudslides. The heavy downpours crushing rainfall records. Parts of San Bernardino County, California hit with 10 inches of rain. Roads in the mountain region becoming impassable. First responders ordering people to shelter in place, some choosing to evacuate.
Right now we're going to board up the door so that way trying to reduce as much water going in and just go chill over at my sister's house away from all the water.
The storm making landfall Sunday evening near Baja California, Mexico, bringing wind speeds of up to 84 miles per hour. Several communities wrecked with fallen debris and downed trees. In the desert, Palm Springs receiving more than half its annual rainfall on Sunday alone. In Las Vegas, Florida water rushes through a casino parking lot. The storm forcing the cancellation of hundreds of flights. And in the middle of Hilary's wrath, a 5.1 magnitude earthquake about 80 miles northwest of downtown Los Angeles.
Chief, I'm really sorry to interrupt you right now. Our studio is shaking right now, so not only are we dealing with a tropical storm, but it appears we're now dealing with an earthquake.
Experts say the storm had nothing to do with the quake. So far, no major injuries to report with the earthquake or the storm. In Los Angeles, the second largest school district in the country is closed today. Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Glendale, California.
Turning now to a first look at the weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. And Alana, that storm really hitting a big part of the West, including us right here in Utah.
You're right, Glenn. We're watching as that moisture continues to surge north. And yes, those tropical remnants enhancing rainfall here in the Beehive State. Let's take a look, because when it became a tropical depression and then filtered over into remnants, you can see that we have a moist environment throughout the western United States. And part of that's in Utah. Our southerly flow is a wet one. And we've got storms out there this evening. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning down near Lake Powell. Not safe to be near the water. This is Fort Kane County, 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail, and heavy rain. Torrential rain is something that we're going to be dealing with this moisture. And as we take that live view at Cedar City, it was raining just a few minutes ago. Temperatures dropped from 78 to 72 in just the last few minutes. The radar showing that flood watch that's in effect and active conditions. And you can see how Nevada also dealing with plenty of flood advisories. As we jump down south, there's that nasty, severe cell. But we also see water and wet weather over I-15 from the I-70 corridor towards Iron County. Getting a little further north, Nephi, Delta, portions of Utah County, Juab and Millard counties also staying pretty active. Up north over the Uintas, in and around Salt Lake and towards Bear Lake, lots of lightning there. So active skies, and that's going to continue as we get through the next several hours. And it's a pattern that wants to settle in for our work week. The flood alert, which you see here, is a flood watch from central Utah down to the southwestern corner of the state. This has been extended and holds on until Tuesday evening, so through tomorrow evening, because these are strong storms and they're packing a punch with heavy rain. Our storm threat elevated for a huge part of Utah. It's that marginal risk. That means isolated severe storms are possible. We're talking winds 40 to 60 miles per hour, hail potential, and that torrential rain. Lots of lightning and flood potential is something that we have to be very careful with. It's probable at Zion today, possible for the rest of the Mighty Five. But over burn scars are where we really have to focus our energy. Heavy rain and debris flow possible with a moisture-rich environment. Glenn, sending it back over to you.
All right, Alana, thank you. The wide range of excessive rainfall from the tropical storm not just affecting southern Utah. Some people as far north as Utah County taking precautions. ABC4 meteorologist Nate Larson with the latest. Nate.
Yeah, Glenn. So I'm here at Hubble Creek Canyon. Just along the mountainside behind me is a somewhat recent burn scar. There was a wildfire in September of 2020 that burned hundreds of acres behind me and forced evacuations of homes. And so burn scars are just one of the areas that officials are going to be watching as some of these potential heavy rains are going to be moving through, as there's an elevated risk for debris flows and even for mudslides with the lack of really reestablished vegetation. So with all of the moisture moving in, this deep monsoon surge moving north through today, even into tomorrow, areas of Provo to southwest Utah have that slight risk of excessive rainfall, as Alana mentioned, meaning that at least 15% with the map you're seeing of those yellow shaded areas could experience flash flooding. So rainfall estimates of 1/2 inch to an inch could fall with potential storms. Utah County is watching areas historically prone to flooding closely, and areas, of course, with recent burn scars and even small creeks are a concern.
There's a number of areas where we typically have problems when we have heavy storms. Hubble Creek Canyon is one of them, where there are a number of areas in Hubble Creek Canyon that have streams that will run over the road if you get very much.
Now, here in Utah County, we have had some showers and storms roll through. It's pretty quiet right now, but it's expected, I think, to keep going. So Utah County will need to be on alert for some of these potential heavy rains with this excessive rainfall threat sticking around for Tuesday as well. Live in Utah County, I'm meteorologist Nate Larson. Back to you.
Thank you, Nate. Utah Senator Mitt Romney